Mm-hmm.
What is up, everybody? It's Sunday.
It is.
It's Sunday already. I know. It's crazy. Time's ticking away for everybody. Time's really ticking away. Speaking of time ticking away, it's only moments away till baseball season starts, and we're
Mm.
still continuing baseball weekend here on the Dude Network right after this.
Let's go.
Another foodie show where the fun begins. Cooking up a storm with all our chef friends. Reviews and recipes that will blow your mind. Live shows and laughter, a good time you'll find. Join us for the ride on this culinary quest. Johnsy and Damon will never settle for less. Laughs and interviews that will educate. Another foodie show, don't wanna be late. Another foodie show where the fun begins. Cooking up a storm with all our chef friends. Reviews and recipes that will blow your mind. Live shows and laughter, a good time you'll find. Join us for the ride on this culinary quest. Johnsy and Taylor will never settle for less. Laughs and interviews that will educate. Another foodie show, don't wanna be late. Another foodie show.
We're not late.
Nah,
You're late.
you're late. Unless you already liked it and commented. That's
There you
hitting
go.
the thumbs up, subscribing if you're not already, because I gotta ask. I know I don't like it, but like,
Yeah,
share, subscribe, bring a friend.
that's it.
Uh, Definitely tell everybody about the Dude Network. All right, enough. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I was saying enough of that business. I see you still rocking your baseball hat there.
Yeah.
Hey man,
I have more.
okay.
I have no other sports stuff except for baseball because I'm like a huge baseball freak,
I got
except for a pristine Sharks jersey.
you.
Not a player,
Ah,
just a Sharks jersey.
yeah.
Because I'm a huge now I know folks,
Okay.
whatever. I love SoCal. Chargers fan, Ducks fan, clearly an Angels fan. And
Mm,
yes, we're rocking the California Angels old school.
yeah,
That's proof right there.
that's
But
right.
I have like a lot of Giant stuff, and I have my Sharks gear because I came up here when I was young,
Mm-hmm.
and they didn't show those games that I grew up with, and all my friends like these teams. So you just kind of get on board,
Right.
and it worked out perfectly for baseball because American League, National League. But it is
Right.
come at me, come at
That's
me.
right. That's right.
Come at me, folks. It is what it is. I am who I. Just like Popeye said, I am who I am.
Ooh,
Yeah,
throwback. We
right.
throwing it back. We've been
People,
throwing back
I
all
bet
weekend.
some people might not even know who I'm talking about.
You're right. They
I'm
might
gonna
not.
do that because that's probably. Uh, uh,
You
oh
probably
boy,
just blew some
I need a
people's mind.
garage gear for that.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
man,
Yeah, I had to break mine out too. I mean, this is
I
about the
know.
only one I got. But I mean, it's usually everybody's seen it. I think
Everybody's
Chris
yeah.
too.
I was about to say, everybody has seen that hat at least 100.
42,826 times.
I bet if we added up the minutes, it'd be crazy. But yeah,
Oh god. Yeah.
yeah, we've all seen the hat. You're just used to it
Mhm.
like that right there.
That's right.
Right. But that
So
is a South Kakalaki.
that is them game calls. Matter of
That's
fact.
the but that's the baseball hat, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 100%. And I
Yep.
want to say that's why it's so dirty. It kind of throws back to yours. I want to say this is I got it at the same time they was winning championships, and that was I want to say like 10 and 11.
Yeah, I didn't want to say nothing about I was
Yeah,
gonna
it's been a minute now. It's
it's
been a
been
minute.
a little while.
It's been a minute.
Hey, look, it's been a minute for these guys. Hey, but oh, I'm a
That's
believer.
right. Hey, there's always next year. There's always
Right,
next
right.
year.
And you know what? It's just we do the fantasy football stuff.
Yeah.
Neither one of us are super diehard fan. Like I love the Chargers,
Hmm.
and stuff like that. But it's just fun. It's just fun. And that's what sports are, fun, man. And speaking of fun things about sports, we've been talking a lot about ballpark foods.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, last night we got into history and yeah, I mean, you look, I'm not going to tell any secrets.
Yeah,
You're
that's
just
right.
going to have to go back and watch
Go
it.
back. Yeah.
But
You, but
how
you know how our squirrel brains work sometimes.
you know how the ADHD runs rampant.
There's a little this, there's a little that, there's a little
Right.
bit more of this, and it's just all mixed into your entertainment.
But we're a foodie show here, so we're going to pick back up on the
Mm-hmm.
food. But Damon, oh,
Oh, you got it
kudos
right.
go over here to this side of the screen, ladies and gentlemen, because I believe we're taking it back.
Yeah, so what I figure, we talked about the major league stuff on Friday, and you
Mhm.
can't get to the major league without going through the minor league. And
Right.
that's going to be whether you're a player or food.
Ooh.
Because,
Yeah.
I mean, hey, there's still a baseball stadium. They're still affiliated with, an MLB team.
Right. Hey,
They're gonna
look,
have them. They're gonna have them banging dishes.
right. I've been to a few games right here for the Modesto Nuts. We used to be the Modesto A's. Now I believe they're the farm team for the. Is it the Rockies? Oh, I'm gonna mess that up. Tony told you last night or Friday. I'm sure. I'm so bad with this because it's changed, but
What was the name of the team?
it's the Modesto Nuts. They used to be the Modesto A's, and they were the farm team for the actual A's. And McGuire went through there. Mark McGuire, if everybody remembers him.
Yeah.
But there's the Stockton Ports and the Modesto Nuts. One of them's
They're
the
a single A affiliate for the Seattle Mariners.
Mariners. That's who it is now. That's who it is now. That's right.
Yep. Yeah, because I've noticed that. Again, I don't keep up with it a whole lot, but knowing and seeing what I know, they'll flip. Some of the teams will flip
Oh,
affiliation.
yeah.
Because
And,
like the local team, I say local, but the team at the beach,
right.
the Pelicans, at one time they were affiliated with the Braves, and now it's all switched. They're affiliated with the Cubs now.
Really?
Unless they switched again. The last time I really paid attention, they was affiliated with the Cubs.
Yeah, see, and I'm 100% sure that the Nuts were somebody else before the Mariners, after they were the A's, if I remember right. I don't think it's been the Mariners this whole time, but yeah. Anyway, I've been to several of those games.
Right.
Even been in the upper echelon box seat.
Ah,
Yeah,
fancy.
Well, it wasn't because of me.
I got you.
Yeah, I got friends.
Well.
Places.
Sometimes you got to pull that. Sometimes you got to pull it.
And low. The real song applies to me too. So I'll just say
right.
that. Yeah. But yeah. You take it away, sir.
Yeah, let's go ahead. I mean, might as well just jump right off here. So they call it the Gateway Grizzlies.
Okay.
Trying to see, it don't say, but we'll leave that there. We'll do it the easy way. So
not mad at it at all.
What's in the name? It says, well, when you call a menu item baseball's best burger, it needs to be delivered. So the Gateway Grizzlies deliver patrons at GCS Ballpark a thick hamburger topped with 2 slices of bacon, sharp cheddar cheese, and sandwiched between 2 Krispy Kreme original glazed donuts. And it's only $4.50. And they sell 400 or 100 to 200 a night. That's a lot of burgers.
Now, there was this sports bar, pub, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally, you drive down the street, turn right, and then you turn into the parking lot. Super cool. And they had it was pretty good pub food, man.
Mm-hmm.
So Kim and I would go there once a week or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, they kept telling me like, oh, you need to come back last Friday of the month. All right. You know, we do a
Okay.
donut burger.
All right.
And
I'm
I
with
laugh. I'm like, what the
right.
like I guess, but no, I'm not.
Mhm.
Well, you know, they said there's
Please tell me it tasted bad.
no, I wish I could. I wish I could. And now they use the glazed donuts from Mr. T's. And Mr. T's is
Okay.
like number one in the state, like I don't know, for like 30 years.
Right.
And like third in the nation. Like they have like established themselves as donuts. Period.
Okay.
And so they would get their glaze, there's classic glaze, and they'd make these donut burgers. Well, the first couple times I'm like, well, it's a donut. I'm gonna order the what they called the high protein, which was with the egg, the ham, blah blah.
Mhm.
I wanted so much not to like it.
Yeah.
I wanted so much. And you just can't. It's good, dude. I'm just sorry. And then the last few times I had it, you know, it's been a while. Because it was definitely kind of a novelty thing for me. It's not something I'm even once a month gonna do.
Okay.
But the last couple of times I just did like the bacon cheeseburger,
Okay.
and it just kind of got better. So
Jeez, man.
yeah, it's
I just because I'm just to the point because I want to try it. I want to try I want to make it myself.
that's what I was gonna say. Just do it yourself. Go to the best donut shop in town.
Well, yeah, what we got, we got Krispy Kreme, so that right there can be duplicated 100%.
Mm.
That's why I was looking to see where.
Now, if you are asking my opinion, unless Krispy Kreme, you want to reach out to the Dude Network.
True.
I would choose a local one. If
Yeah,
it was
absolutely.
me.
Well, yeah. Let's see.
Unless you have a Krispy Kreme, like where they make them,
They do.
super close to you.
Yeah, they do. We do.
Well, those are different Krispy Kremes.
Yeah.
Fresh Krispy Kremes are very different than the one you get at like Walmart.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah, and I would wait till that little hot donut sign's on. So now they're coming fresh out the vat right then.
But yeah, just with the Mr. T's, they were thick enough. They would just cut them.
Yeah.
But I would just flatten one a piece for the bun. You know.
Looking back at it, that's exactly what it looked like what they doing there, maybe.
Right.
But no, didn't it say two? Yep. Two sides. Two sides of a Krispy Kreme. So yeah, they're probably done the exact same thing.
They cut it in half too, probably.
They cut it in half, yeah. They cut it in half too. Yeah. And crazy enough, I was looking it up while you was talking about it too, but that team's out of Illinois.
Krispy Kreme is?
No, the Gateway Grizzlies. Yeah, that part.
Okay. Shout out Illinois.
Mm-hmm. So the Toledo Mud Hens.
Oh boy, yeah, that looks about a mud hen. Sorry.
Basically, it's
like a gyro, right? Or a gyro, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, cars can be found throughout the park. You know, different confections like this trifecta, but it says so simply. So there's got a trifecta of ones: a hummus and pita, a classic gyro, and a fried bologna sandwich.
You should have put the fried bologna in the picture.
Yeah.
And you know how I am about bologna.
Yeah.
that just looks kind of basic.
Right. And $5. That's what it says for them. $5.
I mean, that's not bad for $5 at a bar.
Not bad for $5.
I don't know. If that's a jersey and that's the front of a shirt, that emblem right there, and you know, I don't know. Look, we're not here. I'm not here to trash. My bad. I'm sorry. It looks delicious.
Right.
I'll take two.
That's right. The Sacramento River Cats.
Yeah, the River Cats.
That's right your way.
That's only an hour north, man.
So,
Yeah, an hour north. I'll get there in an hour for sure.
yeah, it says infuse a balanced mix of tequila, cilantro, and lime to
Yeah.
keep this high flavor and high health factor. Mixed with shredded cabbage, roasted, fire roasted tomato salsa, and julienne radishes.
Yeah, let's
It
go.
adds all the layers of flavor. The chef then cools the cilantro or the salsa with cilantro and lime aioli for a nice contrast. Says the chef doesn't attribute the success of the salmon tacos to the flavor. It's just, yeah, never mind. That last statement, okay. But it says it doesn't just attribute the success of the tacos.
Right. I mean, it looks fresh.
Yeah, I wish it'd tell me how much them cost.
Right. I bet it ain't $5.
It definitely ain't up $5. But now we went from
$32.95.
yeah, you can get 3 of them. But so we go from pinky out food to let's get the paper towels and napkins ready.
Yeah, I'm about it. Memphis Redbirds, bring it.
Yep. So the signature food item at AutoZone Park has been, and according to the Redbirds brass, will continue to be the barbecue nachos.
Yep.
Redbirds reps say they may be the only ballpark in the country that sell more barbecue nachos than hot dogs. Wow, that's a bold statement.
Dude, that is a statement.
Wow, that's a statement right there. That's
Everybody knows. Everybody in the park eats a hot dog when they get there.
yes,
Like,
absolutely. That's you got to.
bro, ballparks are known for their dogs. Like Dodger dogs.
Mhm.
Excuse me for saying the D word,
Right.
but like they are famous for those. They sell more. Wow, that's. I'm
gonna go. I'm still gonna say
for some barbecue nachos.
I was gonna.
That's Memphis, right?
Yes.
I mean, my sisters are in Tennessee, so why not?
I was gonna say. I was trying to veer off on it and reading it again and say maybe they meant the only minor league ballpark, but this thing says they may be the only ballpark in the country. The ballpark in the country to sell more barbecue nachos than hot dogs. We got to find out how many they sell.
Bro, even in Kansas City.
Let me call these guys up real quick.
Like the Royals.
Yeah.
The Kansas City Royals. Like, I would think they sell hella barbecue.
You would think.
At that park. I would think. But dude, again, like I say, well, that's not true. I was gonna say I don't go out for hot dogs ever, but that's not true. Main Street Footers here.
I was gonna say,
bro, that is.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man. There's
like 40 years strong.
Times I'm on the road. We got to stop and get one of them old grocery or them convenience store hot dogs.
Oh, road food, bro.
Yes, road food.
Every once in a while, I just want to blitzkrieg my guts like with some delicious tasting absolute poison, and I love it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
The best ones are getting like a spicy. I know we're getting off subject, but the spicy chicken sandwich or something, they're going to destroy you. But you've got to eat it. You've got to eat that crap.
Guilty.
And then you get home later in the day, like, oh, why's my stomach hurt? I'm like, oh, that's spicy.
The wife's like, what's wrong with you? You're like, I don't know, man. My stomach's just like doing somersaults or something. She's like, yeah, it's probably that stupid chicken sandwich. You're like,
yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Guilty story. Yes, we did.
Yeah. Well, it happened. Whatever.
Mm.
It was worth it.
Oh gosh, it was. Speaking of worth, let's see what Rochester Red Wings has got.
Ooh.
So, spicy popcorn chicken consists of pieces of chicken cut into smaller, irregular shapes and chunks, heavily breaded, to resemble kernels of popcorn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm here for it. I'm such a fat kid that I'm all over that plate.
Uh-huh. So basically what they're trying to do is let you eat it. Says like bags of popcorn.
But is there anything special about it?
Not really. That's all it says.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Maybe that's just their jam there. Yeah, good looking out. Speaking of looking out, the Chattanooga Lookouts.
Ooh, what is that? Lookouts. What a hell of a name.
Yeah.
Is that a funnel cake?
The AT&T Field. Their biggest thing they sell is funnel cakes.
I love me a funnel cake.
Nah, I see this one little bit right here sticking on the end. That's about all I need, and I'm good.
See, this is my thing. It's like I will like look at that plate and be like, oh my gosh, right? But like I eat them once a year, and it's when I go to the fair. Like I don't go out, I don't make funnel cakes at home. I don't go out. So it's like that's like when I go to the fair, I get corn dogs.
Mm-hmm.
I get a corn dog.
Yeah.
I get a funnel cake, and I get a brick of them curly fries. It always comes in a brick.
Right.
For some reason now. It never used to. I never remember bricks, but now they're just like a brick. And I gotta do it. It's just like that horrific, terrible food. But you go there, I'm at the fair, maybe I'm enjoying a cerveza or two, maybe I'm just drinking water or whatever, but I'm at the fair. Look, I'm not going to track down the one cart that's like, oh, want a healthy option at the fair? No, I'm at the fair.
Right, that's right.
I want deep fried nastiness that's going to clog my arteries. That's what I'm here for.
Make you regret life the next day.
Yeah, I'm here to clog my arteries and have the carnies take my money in a game I was never going to win. That's what we're here for.
Heck yeah. So these next folks, because I read a little bit of it, but these next folks is going to be they can pull on your heartstring.
No,
I got a feeling.
No, I'm going to be mad, huh?
I got a feeling. Northwest Arkansas Naturals.
Okay.
So this is a hybrid dinner dessert combo with two staples of the ballpark food: funnel cakes and hot dogs.
No. So, if you put a sausage in there, yeah. You put a regular ass freaking hot dog in there. Yeah.
So they basically incorporate the hot dog into the funnel cake and then lightly batter it with a pot of sugar. And $3.50, you can get all you can eat with them. But I agree with you on that sausage though.
The sausage but look, here's the deal. Take away the powdered sugar, and look. I've never told you no lies. My fat ass is probably trying it. But if it was a sausage, I would seek it out to try it.
You're right. So I'm constructing it as well. Now that you said sausage and taking the powdered sugar away, you got a cup of like syrup or something to dip it in. So it's almost like a pancake. Yep.
Yeah, but delicious funnel cake with a savory piece of even spicy sausage, and then
I was going to say a spicy syrup of some sort, like kind of like a hot honey almost. All right, we said too much.
We never even said any of that, folks.
Wow.
These are not the recipes you heard here, whatever that means.
Yeah.
You get it. You get it. Don't steal it. Totally steal it. Totally steal it. Please. I want to see it 1,000 times in the next month.
Yep. And honestly, you heard it here first. If you
even if you don't tag us.
Oh, we're still calling it.
We'll know.
We got receipts.
Everybody's gonna
know. The internet lives forever. Speaking of living forever, this guy's got to be Adam Richman.
Dude, can I say like a little bit of a bromance type when he was doing that? The man versus food, I was like, that dude's living an effing dream, bro.
Dream, bro.
Because that was once a week. So it's not
Mhm.
like he's eating like that every single day, bro.
Right.
You just eat whatever you want to eat, and then you just go try these most incredible food challenges all over the country.
Everywhere.
Are you kidding me? Are you
Mhm.
kidding me? That's a hell of a sandwich or a dog. I mean,
So it's a half-pound all beef hot dog, and it's a
Charleston
build. Yep, the Charleston River Dogs.
up
That's in
north,
South Carolina. No, I want to say that's South Carolina.
but up north from you.
Oh no, it's south.
My bad. You're right. You're right.
it would be towards Georgia.
And
It's almost
it looks
touching.
like it looks like. And now, folks in the chat, if you remember from the last ballpark dogs we've done, it looks like a combo between a Sonora dog and a Chicago dog.
True.
But that's also from this distance, so I'm not sure. Is he wearing? I'm sorry. Is he wearing makeup in this picture?
Oh, I'm sure he is. He was on TV. I'm sure he was.
Look, I'm never doing that. If they're like, "Hey, come on this show because you guys are cool," and they
Yes.
start sitting me down and trying to powder my face, I'm like, "Nah." You
Yeah,
get all the ugly, or do you get none of it?
that's right. That's right. Yeah, that is correct. It is down in Charleston, which is south from me. And that's a slick logo. Okay. Okay. I hear you, Charleston.
I thought you were more south than that.
No, Charleston is about as south as
Nope.
you can get.
Nope. I just remembered now. Yeah. That's far south. You're right. My bad.
It's about 2 hours from here. So yeah. Not too
Yeah,
bad.
it's headed out of state at that point.
Yeah, pretty close. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you touch there and
You
yeah,
ain't got. I'm gonna say you ain't hit another major city before you're out.
no.
Yeah.
No. All right, well hey,
Well,
we're about to wrap.
what's that? That actually looks kind of refreshing.
Yeah, we're about to wrap this. I was seeing how many more, but this is the last one here.
Okay.
The Reno Aces.
The Reno Aces. Yeah.
It's a grilled triple stack of Pullman bread loaded with smoked brisket, pulled pork, coleslaw, barbecue meatballs, pickles, and cherry peppers.
Now, two things.
Okay.
Number one, I'm 100% in on this.
Oh, for sure.
You don't even have to try and talk me into it. Number two, what is that? Pullman bread? What is it?
Pullman bread. Pullman. Pullman bread.
I've never even heard of that.
Never.
But I'm telling you, I am freaking eating that sandwich.
Oh, it's smashed. Okay.
Pullman bread? Yeah, I don't know what Pullman bread is.
Learn how to make a soft, fluffy, and crustless Pullman bread with only 6 ingredients.
Well, we make one that only has like 3. And we make like one that has like 3, one that has 4, and one I think has 5 a lot.
I'm not seeing anything that just says, "Hey, tell me what Pullman bread is." Pullman loaf, sometimes called the sandwich loaf or pan loaf, is a rectangular loaf of white bread baked in a long, narrow lidded pan. European bread makers began to use the square lidded pans in the 19th century to minimize crust.
I got it. Okay, so it's just a style.
Right, it's just a style.
It's
That's
a
right.
style of bake. I got it. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean,
so looking at it, yes.
I'm a chubby guy. I obviously like carbs, so yeah, I like bread. I try and do better, but when I'm gonna tell a quick foodie story real quick.
There we go. I'm ready.
There's this lady and this man, they got married, right?
Okay.
And the husband was always like, "Oh man, I can't wait for this holiday because my mom's rolls. Oh, I can't wait for this holiday. I can't wait for my mom's rolls." Over and
Mhm.
over. So the wife was like, "Well, I'm gonna make rolls."
Mhm.
Because number one, I'm sick of hearing about it.
Yeah.
Number two, like then he could just have them.
True.
We don't have to hear about it.
Mhm.
So the wife made this recipe, and it was so good, the husband never ever talked about any other bread again.
Okay.
And it also won third place in the county fair, where there was a 30, 40 year, like, it was like three ladies that just kept tossing it back and forth.
Mhm.
Kind of like your guys' stuff
Yeah.
over there,
Right.
right?
Mhm.
But for decades.
Wow.
And the wife came in and won third. And
Okay.
it was like a big kind of like weird deal.
Mhm.
That wife is my mom. So yeah,
Nice.
I eat fucking bread. I
Heck
love
yeah.
bread.
That's how you do it.
When it's that good, when it's that good,
Heck yeah.
you
That's
get
a
it.
heck of a story.
Look, I grow a
Mhm.
beard to hide how big my double chin is. My beard's
That's what I
actually
said.
only this long, but that's all just chin. That's not true either. That's not true
That's
either.
extra
I can't
chin.
lie to you, folks. Oh,
That's pretty good stuff, man.
dude, that I know, but all this talk just makes me want to go to a Nuts game, man, and go eat some
Yeah.
ball
You're gonna
food.
have to.
It's fun. Uh, yeah, yeah. I've been to a few games. I love going to base. I used to love going to baseball games. Now they're like at Giant Stadium, AT&T
Mhm.
Park.
Mhm.
I don't know if it's still. I'm not sure if it's still AT&T Park, but it was AT&T Park forever.
Okay.
And you used to be able to get like there was times we spent like $18 on a ticket or less because
Nice.
they'd be like, oh, you can get these seats like based off this dude's ERA or this
Okay.
dude's hits or whatever. Like for the whatever, I don't remember all the details, but it was like, dude, I remember. And we used to sit in this like these they called them the bleacher seats, but they weren't
Mhm.
bleachers. They were like individual little orange fold down seats.
Mhm.
And I called it the orange pit, bro. And
Nice.
like that's where all the home runs. That was like right field, like right
Okay.
center right, whatever it's called.
Mhm. Mhm.
And so that's where like all the home runs came. Or
Heck.
sorry, left. Like if you're a right-handed batter, it was like right there.
Mhm. Yeah, because I was gonna say,
Yeah,
wasn't the
or
right
left.
hand side of the oak
Center
the
left.
bay
Sorry,
or whatever?
huh?
Because right field was the bay, right?
Yeah, right. And which they're every single game. There are people out in the boats out there in kayaks, like everything trying to swoop balls.
Just waiting.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
wild. It's wild. And then so there's like so right before the bay, there's like a standing thing where it's just like a crossway where there's like a couple tunnels like for the underneath and between like all the stadium seating. And that's where it goes out of the park. So there's people when those balls get dumped in the bay, they're just like this, like watching it go right over their heads. Like
Yeah,
it's
that's
also
cool.
one of the smaller parks.
Okay.
Yeah, it's also one of the, if I remember right, it's one of the smaller ones. It's
Uh-huh.
not at all the smallest, but
Right,
it's
right.
one of the smaller ones. So especially back in the day, bro, like
Mm.
the Mark McGuire, Sammy Sosa, Barry Bonds days, they were just
Them, them
in the
steroid days.
water. Yeah.
Them
Well,
juice days.
oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Legend.
Yeah, they were just drinking good juice, right?
Good
It was
juice.
muscle juice.
Yeah.
May
Muscle
have
milk.
been from a bull shark, whatever.
Maybe. Who knows?
But hey, everybody, thanks for kicking it.
That's
Thanks for
right.
helping us wrap up the baseball weekend. I know
Yeah.
not everybody's into that, but we brought the
Mm-hmm.
booty to you. Some of us are, we like the sports, and we know some of you
Mm-hmm.
do out there too. So,
That's right.
right.
So,
And
there should be something. There should be something this whole weekend, sports related, food related. That's gonna hit home for anybody.
right,
So,
right. Great, hey, great topic, Damon. By the way,
absolutely, man. Heck
was,
yeah,
I
it was a great weekend. It was
love
a great
tying it
weekend.
back in, and
Yeah.
I kind of like how we went reverse.
Yeah,
Instead of starting in the beginning, we're like from you can't be there without
Yeah.
being over here. So
that's right.
just more layers of entertainment.
Layers and layers. Speaking of layers, you got that. Look at you. Look at you.
Hey, at least it wasn't singing, folks. We'll see y'all next week.